Hey guys, I have never made a video about news stories or anything about politics because I've never felt forced enough to do something like that. But what I've learned about recently has kind of driven me to make this video. I would like you to think about something. It's something out of kind of like the book George Orwell, 1984, where the government is in control of everything, everyone's lives, anything imaginable. Unfortunately for us, here in the United States, this was going to happen now. If this goes through. There is a bill out right now, and it's called SOPA. Abbreviation's SOPA, and what it means is Stop Online Piracy Act. So what that basically is any site that has piracy or is convicted of piracy, copyright infringement, such things will be taken to a federal court and shut down. And that's any site, mind you, that they can get access to. And I think it means a lot for all of us here, especially for all of us on YouTube, because we know that YouTube already regulates copyright infringements. Your video gets taken off if you go over a piracy act or something, if you mention a brand, or if you put a song on and you don't say that you have no claim over it, then they take it off and they shut it down. That's all fine and good. I can understand that. I mean, with me being a musician, I could understand being a little upset if my songs were out all over the internet and people were getting my music for free and I wasn't getting the money that was due to me. But it's just a little bit ridiculous, I think. The government is exercising way too much control. As the bill stands now, it's very close to being passed. There are very many people in our government who are backing the bill and who think it should pass. I think every person should know about this here on YouTube or anywhere on an internet site, because we could get shut down. Essentially, all of us could get shut down, and we didn't even do anything. And if you think it just affects the United States, actually, there have actually been people in Canada saying it's going to affect them too, and everywhere around the world, because the mission of SOPA is actually to spread it to more than just the United States. But any website that has .com, .org, .net is now under control of the U.S. government, whether or not it is a U.S. government, whether or not it's a U.S.-based website. So the government could essentially shut down anyone's website, whether or not they are actually breaking the laws of their country. So the government here is gaining control of everyone else's websites. I think it's kind of sick. I really do. And there are petitions out against it. Of course, I'm too young to vote, so I can't go in and say anything about it. Anyone who could please do it. I don't know the website for the petition. I don't know where it is, but there are a whole lot of petitions against it, and if we could get more support on it, then I believe that we could somehow get this bill shut down. As of yesterday, as many of you will know, a very strong hacker called Anonymous, shut down a whole bunch of websites. One of those main ones was Wikipedia. And Wikipedia is a huge target for the SOPA Act, because they post a lot of things. Any media sharing thing is under attack right now by this bill. But with Wikipedia, the problem is they are most likely going to be shut down if this bill passes. So what they did, we had an internet blackout here in the States, And when you logged onto Wikipedia, it said, it apologized and said the site was closed for 24 hours, and it asked you to think about a world without knowledge. And that is essentially what's going to happen now. Anything we know is usually pirated. I mean, I've seen a lot of things on YouTube, on Google, on any site, and of course it's pirated, but, I mean, how else do we learn things? We can't pay. Obviously, with our economy now, we just can't pay for this stuff. There's absolutely no way that can happen. And it's kind of sick to think about that now our government is taking so much control over us that we can't, it's actually violating our freedom of speech, as many argue. Because what you put out there is your statement. It's basically what you think, and you shouldn't be judged for it, you shouldn't be arrested for it, and you should definitely not have your site taken down for it. But anyways, I think it's, I hope this video is kind of a wake-up call to all my fellow YouTubers, anyone else out there, anyone who can vote, please. I mean, I know YouTube would be shut down, most likely, because of all the stuff that happens on here, and just because we can't regulate it fast enough. I know YouTube can't regulate things fast enough to keep the site alive, and so it would be blocking YouTube, it would block everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.